Alrighty, so today we're going to be going through a Ace and Whitebeard deck, Blue. This is only available on the East. It doesn't launch for about a month and a half. So this is the ST22 deck. This is the way I prefer to play, and apologies, I did upload this video prior, but for some reason the video wasn't really working. It stopped recording after a little while, so it's just basically a repost of that video. In terms of the playstyle and playthrough of this deck, of course, activate main, you can reveal one card in your hand. That includes Whitebeard Pirates from your hand. And then you can draw one card and take that revealed card and put that on the top of your deck. Similar to Marco, but a little bit different. No Dawn requirement, but you can't just put whatever you want up and down, and it's not really a true cycle because you can't bottom deck it. So it's mainly to use for specific playouts, like, for example, your Ace, for example, your Jozu, for example, your I will make Whitebeard King. And this deck primarily hinges on using Atmos as removal in combination with your Ace, or using a blocker, or of course using King Do. Again, he is a 4 cost, but he can be buffed to a 6, and he's still a 2k counter. So this makes him a little bit more versatile than your standard vanilla uh, 4 cost 5k with a 2k counter, because you only really have three 2ks here. So 1, 2, and 3. And this is one of, I guess, two or three ways you could really play the Whitebeard deck. And just to go over the other two real quick, the one other style of playing this is, instead of really focusing primarily on I will make Whitebeard King as your main offensive tool, running it out with the Jozu or Whitebeard, with the rush and the double swing and the draw, potentially you could rock this Odin with that style as well. But you would be running this Odin instead. And for this Odin, you'll need you get to rest 3 Dawn, similar to Zora, but you need to return one of your characters back to your hand to set your character back as active to do an additional swing. So if you were to run this card, you're likely running Squared as well, just so you have a couple more weenies, like 1 cost simples that can be thrown back into hand. And it's also a very effective way to play. It's a very strong play style. I just prefer this one, where I will make Whitebeard King for the rush. And of course, if you use this in combination with this, it does work. But now you're really changing the playstyle of the deck. This is a lot more control with the Atmos plus the Jozu, and then your 7 Dawn is primarily running a big Jozu or a combination of Atmos, Jozu, or the smaller Jozu, or just continuing to flood. And you can do that with the Odin, but the cadence, the way it feels when you get towards the end game, I'd rather drop a big body with one of the two Whitebeards. Of course, the other way of playing this is using I am Whitebeard, the where he just basically pwns everybody. This one here lets you just play out on your 8 Dawn turn a big Whitebeard. You could run with the Blockbeard when it does come out. I suspect this will be more popular in not just the Blue Ace and Whitebeard deck, but of course any blue deck that runs a Whitebeard engine. So in terms of this playstyle here, you're relying more on your big beards. Again, very similar. You get to cheat it out 1 Dawn early. You can buff yourself with 2k as well. But again, it's one of those things where you'll need to have the cards in hand. You won't be able to just play it from the top deck and just minimize your overall burn of cards, right? So again, everything is a Whitebeard base, except for one Red Walk and one Gravity Blade, and that's just how I prefer to play. And let's just jump right in. So I'm just going to refresh, make sure it's fresh. Let's just see what it's like against Pudding. And it's a fairly strong deck. I wouldn't put it as an S tier. There are a lot of decks that beat it, that do better than it. Of course, I do have the Red Rock, so I have a way to remove Big Mom when she plays it. And on top of that, I know I only have one non-Whitebeard card in my deck now. Again, I'm just going to play out this Ezo. I'm going to take this Vista because I already have a Marco. And then drop this Vista as well. And then my next turn, if I had Atmos, I would run it because he's probably going to drop the smaller Katakuri right now, just in preparation to summon a big blocker or something along those lines. I could just force back the deck, plus bodies get played out. But again, if you don't get the opportunity to run your Ace combo with either the Marco, King Du, or the Atmos, it's not the end of the world. It's still a very viable deck. And I'm just going to take this one. Namul, great card for placement. So I'm going to use this. And then I'm hoping, oh, he's going to pop my blocker. Cool. That's very interesting. Oh, he popped my Ezo. That's very interesting. And he took the life, so that's totally fine. I'm actually going to just swing. first, and then I'm going to hope the Namul, as a blocker, can get a placed card for my next turn for the ace. And of course, it's not, so I'm just going to place top, this guy, and ace, or sorry, and Marco, because my Marco is going to be my next play, or another Namul. But again, we're at 6 Dawn. Ideally, I'd have a Jozu or something, and or again, the big ace. He's going to swing a 6 on me. Again, I'm not going to block. I'm just going to counter out, and then he's going to end his turn. And then for me now, again, I know I placed it prior, but I can't use both, so I'm going to run an ace. Let us swing a 7 onto his face. Now I have 3 blockers out, relatively defensive, not too crazy. And just waiting for him to play his turn. He's ramped 10. He could just start dropping big moms on me and start punching me in the mouth, which isn't a bad play. Again, oh, here it comes. It's going to be... I should have used my big Marco to counter instead, but that's okay. The one weakness with Pudding is she doesn't really run... It's not that she doesn't run blockers, because she clearly does, but once she gets to her 10 Dawn, she wants to drop the big mom, right? Oh, it's not even a big mom. It's just a trash 2 cards from my hand, or trash 1 card from the top of my life. I will trash 2 cards. I will trash top life. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I will survive. Again, he's going to drop blocker. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, because I didn't have the Dawn yet, so he wouldn't have been able to. That's fine. Okay, so next play. He's going to run a search. That's cool. I'm going to do the Jozu combo to remove the blocker. And I'm just going to swing freely on them. Because I have so many blockers, I can use the Marco as well. And I'm actually going to drop my Jozu, or drop my... Oh, nice. Ooh, nice play. Oh, I just got him too, and the Atmos. That would have been nice earlier, but that's fine. Take a 2K? Yeah, I'll take a 2K. Now I'm running 3 blockers, so if she does drop the big mom, it's going to get progressively more difficult. Oh, she doesn't. This is a really tough one for her now, because she doesn't have the blocker out, and she's going to have to play the blocker out eventually, but she doesn't actually have a big mom play right now, because I think she just she's just been unlucky, right? So it's going to be tough not to win, but it's a tough hand roll, I guess, for her. Oh, and she has no play. Oh, and she ends the game. Okay, so that's that. We'll call that a mulligan. We'll jump right into the next one. Zoro. Okay, this is a... Oh, okay, let's see if I can find a Zoro now because I got excited about it. Are there no Zoro options? Okay, so there's no Zoro options. Okay, let's just play against this new leader. Oh, guess not. Please just let me play. I just want to play. Now let's do Shanks. So again, against Shanks, not too shabby. It is... Oh, this is a great roll, so I'm going to keep this. And my turn, because I have the Atmos and the combo here. Plus I have the Atmos for a 4 Dawn if I had a 4 Dawn turn, but it's going to be a 5. And the beautiful thing about this versus like if you're running against or running a Marco leader with this combo, which you do see, right? Marco place, you drop, you get another card. But the pain point about Marco is that you have to use a Dawn. So this is exclusively a 6 Dawn plus play. Like it's not going to be a... Okay, that's fine. It's not going to be a, for example, a 5 Dawn, a true 5 Dawn play, like on curve, right? So that's the only thing there. Now it's his 4 Dawn, so he's probably going to swing naked. Yeah. I will take it. Just kidding, I'm going to counter this out. And then he's probably going to throw up his blocker. Oh, yeah, okay, exactly. So, again, pretty straightforward. Confirm revealed. And now I'm going to play my ace, choose my target, reveal 2. and then remove his shanks. Not that it matters that he can obviously just trash one card and what have you, or simply block, but he can just use his leader ability to reduce me. But again, it's just the way it is. You want to still get that swing out in case he misplays. And now I could do the same combo with King Do, right? And you're probably asking why King Do, why not just not? Oh, it's another Atmos. Lovely. Wonderful. Perfect timing. So again, same piece. Confirm revealed. Play this guy. Select. Choose two. Remove him. And then now I have sixes across the board. So again, for simple removal, the board is relatively flooded. It's not like, for example, um, I'm being pressured a lot. The shanks, when it does come, I actually got lucky that I do have a red rock in my hand again. So when he does drop his 10 Dawn shanks, I have an answer immediately. And it's likely he's going to play like a Beckman just to get a body out. I'm going to counter. I don't want him to take him, but I still have my Jozu for a 9 Dawn. Okay. Ooh, double blocker. Very interesting. Okay, I'm just going to drop Whitebeard just because it's a big body. He's got 2 blockers, so he's going to stop 3 swings, basically 4 swings potentially. Well, 3 swings. 3 swings, we'll call it. So that's 1. And then he's going to stop 2. Yeah, there you go. Block. Yeah. Block. And of course. And just to chip away at him. And the only thing here is, ooh, very nice play. Wow. I was not expecting that at all whatsoever. Okay, so let us continue to beat him down. Confirm revealed card. Got a Vista. So let us, again, let's trash one card. Let's trash the Vista that I just got. Okay, so just swinging on his face. He's going to use his ability. And it's going to be 5, 5, 6, 7. Or sorry, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7. Just burning his cards, burning his hand. And continuing to drop big bodies on him. And away we go. Right? And this isn't really just exclusively showcasing the Atmos potential, but it would be nice if I got like a I will make Whitebeard King event, so I could just have an immediate rush down. But yeah, so if he drops, for example, his next rush shanks, that could be a potential problem. And if he just keeps his blockers up, it gets fairly annoying, just because. And it looks like he will be doing that, just because it forces these to be fought 4Ks, right? So they're less effective, and then it allows him to double swing on stuff. So should I counter? Yeah, might as well. And he's not. He does potentially have a Beckman still, so he could still remove Ace. Fairly straightforward, fairly simply, and he still has 2 swings, so he can clear my entire board almost. That leaves him very wide open, which is a bit concerning for him. Of course, and he's buffed. Lovely. And a simple blocker. Okay. Okay, let's start swinging. So everybody needs a 5 or a 7. So I do have that, but he does have potentially reduction, a blocker, and all that fun stuff. So that's the first one. Very normal. Again, nothing I can do about that. It's just leader ability. the next one, then he has to counter out or just take it because he's been using his blocker abilities, right? So that burns his hand and it also prevents him from using them as a blocker. He's going to have to continue countering out or blocking. Plus side, that's one of the reasons why I dropped these additional bodies down, just to continue getting swings if his blockers do stand. And now he's probably going to use his blocker for this one here, unless he has a 2k in hand or two 1ks. There's a 1k, and he discarded. That's fine. And we'll see how he plays this out, because, again, I got lucky with the flood and the removal of his blockers, and he was burning his own hand. So if, for example, he swings, I will just next turn Red Rock him, and then just swing on his face. I will use this card. I will throw this out. I will trash for counter. Now he has 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I won't need to block, but he's now, I think he's getting concerned. If I just had simply Gravity Blade, this would be a lot simpler of a situation. But now he's probably going to keep 2 blockers up. There goes Gozu. He does have a Tendon, but he would have to remove something that he doesn't want to remove. I see. Okay, so he's removed another blocker. Or he's added another blocker to it. Gravity Blade top decking, getting from the top deck would be glorious right now. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Well, that's annoying. Okay, and then the next turn, he's going to just chip away at me. He's probably going to drop his next blocker, which I potentially cannot Red Rock. But I'll have 4, so it'll be a 7/7. Yeah, so I still probably lose. Not lose. Yeah, probably lose. Unless I get a Gravity Blade to double remove the blockers, because he's got the additional blocker. 24 cards left. It might be in my life. Ugh. This game went from being so smooth and so comfortable to now awkward and potentially losing. Okay. 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 Ooh hoo hoo. Hmm. This is a tough one, huh? Yeah, I think this is game. The blockers are just too overwhelming. Does he have a 2K? Yes, he does. Damn, GG. GG, well played. Well, that's that. I probably misplayed at some point. Again, fairly straightforward. Overall, I think I should have done that sooner just to remove the shanks, but GG. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.